Okay, hello. Welcome to math for today. Okay, first of all, on Prodigy, I have made a new assignment task thingy for you guys to do. So you're gonna see it's live from today until Wednesday. I've made it until. So it is technically a grade 6 cumulative, like it's meant to be like a test prep. And this curriculum on Prodigy is actually Ontario, which is very, very, very similar to Alberta. The textbook, like the Math Makes Sense one that we used, is the same. It's just there's a couple different things. They do some things that we don't do technically that wouldn't be on the PAT, and then some things that we do on the PAT they don't do. So anyway, there might be a couple things that pop up in there. I don't have the ability to go through and like say, yes, I want this question, no, I don't want this question. It's just the whole entire thing's generated by the computer. So if you don't know something, you can click on that little icon and it can give you a little hint, and it might be super helpful because there's some things that are in that curriculum that are more grade 7, so a little bit of a preview, and there's some things that that we do that aren't included. Anyway, you can try that. It is suggesting that the whole entire prep takes you 4 days and 25 minutes a day, which is actually quite a bit of time for math. So if you want to, at any point throughout the days, you could, or if you wanted to try everything all at one shot, you could too, but it would take you like 100 minutes because it's meant to be like 4 times 25. Okay, there you go. So that's that. And today we're going on to some more of this sports day math practice, which it's a good review as well because there's lots of things in here that are excellent reviews, and 100% you're going to have to know this stuff in grade 7 and beyond. Okay, so this one is greatest common factor, okay? So our skaters have partners, but no one knows who's supposed to skate first. Okay, there's all these different groups, and then it says skater schedule, 1 o'clock, 1:15, 1:30. Okay, so what's the order? Who goes first? The greatest common factors hold the key. Write the greatest common factor, the GCF, for each pair of numbers on the line below. Fill in the skater schedule and then pair the lowest, with the high. So basically what you need to do is figure out the greatest common factor between 24 and 36, okay? So reminder, what is greatest common factor? Okay, well, what's a factor? That's the first thing we have to figure out. So a factor, if you remember, are numbers that multiply together to give you the desired number. So for example, factors of 6 would be 1, 2, 3, and 6. Remember the factor rainbows that we would make? Okay, so those are factors. So what are the greatest common factors? What are the greatest common factors between that are shared? The biggest factor that's shared between 24 and 36. You're gonna have to make up the factor lists for both 24 and 36, right? And then figure that out. Okay, cool. Then the next one is this thing that's called bullseye practice. I think I gave this one to you guys throughout the year as well. So, right. Follow the clues and zero in on the mystery numbers at the center of our math targets. Read the clues in each ring of our archery targets to figure out the mystery numbers in the bullseye. Start with the clues in the outer ring, then work your way to the center. Okay, so it can be divided by 2. Okay, can be less than 35. Has to be a multiple of 3. Digits add up to 9. Okay, so this is not easy. This is definitely one of those things that takes like a bit of brain power to do. So have fun with it. Okay, next one is swimming logic. Okay, this one isn't really actually to do with any math skill. It's logic based. So if you were one day interested in becoming a doctor or a lawyer, you have to write these, at least in Canada, you have to write these exams that are called MCATs and LSATs, which have stuff like this in them. So basically, they just want to see how your brain works to figure this stuff out. So I'm not going to explain it any more than that. So you just have to read the clues to put the people in the correct order. So you just have to go first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. So there you go. So you got to figure this out based upon these 4 clues. Kind of a fun one. Okay, next one is, and I think this is our last one. There's 4 for the day. So, so this is to do with baseball and batting averages. So a batting average isn't when you're using decimals. Use fractions and decimals to figure out the player's batting averages. So that means like someone who has a really high batting average in baseball means they're really good with like always hitting the ball and then getting like at least a little bit of a run in. So if you miss, right, you swing and miss, then you wouldn't get a point. You wouldn't get something that adds to your batting average. So you want to have a high batting average. Okay. So batting averages are fractions of 1,000 written as decimals. So 355 over 1,000. So that means that he hit the ball that many times. Okay, he would hit the ball 355 times out of 1,000. So you can see why, like, you get a player that strikes the ball 900 times out of 1,000. They're maybe going to be a better player for your team, right? So, for example, a player goes to bat 200 times and gets 45 hits. Find the batting average. To find that batting average, first find the equivalent fraction of 1,000. Okay, so you got to do the magic number stuff, right? How do we get from 200 to 1,000? Remember, what you do to the denominator fraction, you must also do to the numerator, right? That's why we have to have that magic number. So in this case, 200 goes in. Okay, yeah, there you go. So they kind of tell you how to do that one. All right, there you go. So right, this is a fraction, then you have to reduce it. Ooh, great questions. Okay, so that is what you can do. I'm going to put it on to Edmodo and also on to Seesaw, okay? And then next, after this, I'm kind of doing this a bit of a backwards order today. I'm going to go over the stuff that you guys did from the other day. Okay, so I'll be the next video. See you soon. Good luck and have fun.